So you found the manosphere. Opens up a whole new door for you, and you start taking in all the teachings and the content, and it really starts to vibe with you. But one thing that is definitely mentioned, but I see that a lot of people aren't actually doing, is you have to actually do the work. You actually have to do the work to change yourself, to make yourself better, and not just put on a whole spiel and make it look like you are. You have to dig deep down and drastically alter yourself into a way that makes you a better person. Because, I mean, you see it. People just want to emulate other people and think that that's what they're doing. Like emulating the top G, for example. He's got that personality. It's a crazy personality. It's a very strong personality, to say the least. And this is nothing against him. And I'm pretty sure I've heard that he does that just essentially for the views and to get people to actually watch him, because it's more reactive. Woman. By the way, if you like this content, please hit that like button, leave a comment, hit that subscribe button with the bell notification so when I post more content like this, you get it right away. People emulate the top G and think that if they act like him, that they're going to be just like him. Well, it's not really the case. There's a lot of things that he doesn't put up, I guarantee you, that go into actually making him the man that he has become from the man that he was. And we all go through that, but the point is you have to put in the work to get from point A to point B. You can't just magically watch a couple videos and say, oh, cool, I've graduated this school and I'm going. Like, it's the same thing with school. You don't go to school. I mean, actually you can. It's pretty much a joke. You could just go to school, take classes, and they're like, congratulations, you're an engineer now. It's like, I mean, I know that's how it works, but not really. Sometimes, just on that side note, you see people that are engineers that have no clue what they're doing. Like, it's pretty crazy. Or just in any field. It's like, yeah, you got the degree. It's funny when you see people that get like their degree in bartending and they're just like, oh yeah, no, I know how to bartend. It's like, oh cool, well, you know how to make drinks, but do you know any other part of bartending? It's like, making drinks is one of the big parts, but do you know any of the other 90%? Granted, you learn through real world experience, so you're not going to learn everything in school. So I guess part of my point is on this is, yes, watch the videos, take in what you learn from them, but apply it to your outside life. Catch yourself doing the things that you were told not to and start doing the things that you're told to do. And actually use it to change yourself, because if you're just wearing a mask and trying to puff out your chest and be all big and walk tall with confidence, yeah, on the outward, like, you look confident, but are you really though? It doesn't just magically change you into confidence. You have to change your mindset, perspective, everything to get to that point where you actually truly are confident with yourself. It almost goes to the point, and I saw this, Jordan Peterson actually said this at one point, that the reason why younger women fall for the a-hole and narcissists is because those people put on a facade of fake confidence and competence. And that's I mean, granted, that's what women look for, like, biologically in a mate, because they want someone that is confident and competent and can protect them and provide for them, all that, the whole shindig. But narcissists put on that fake veil, and I suspect it's an issue even in this space that people put on the fake veil of competence and confidence and walk around trying to swing their pants sausage and say, I'm the top G, I'm a big boy, I'm a real man, I'm a red pill. But they're not really. I mean, not gonna lie, even in comments on my last video, I actually had some really good, wholesome comments that I talk with people even if they didn't agree with me. But you see people attacking me and just saying I'm not red pill MGTOW enough, or haven't done enough in that space, but it's like I see it for what it is. It's like, dude, if and I even said it in that video, if you're attacking me and just saying that, then you don't have examples. Then you're not, you don't really have a leg to stand on. You're literally just putting up the facade that you know what you're talking about, but there's no substance behind it. It's like a fish tank, no water in it. It's like, yeah, it's supposed to hold fish. It's a tank, and if you're far away, you might think that there's actually water in it, but when you get closer, you realize there's not. But it's the facade that people put up that makes other people think that they're confident and competent when they're not. And if you really had the confidence and competence, and you had substance to you, and honestly were truly red pill MGTOW, I mean, I would assume that anyone who's in that space learns stoicism and goes into schools of thought that actually make you a better man, instead of, like I was saying, women ain't crap. Then what I said on that video would not trigger you, because believe it or not, and you might not want to think so, it's like, and it wasn't all of the cases, even with people that didn't agree with me, but some people were seriously triggered and just all they did was attack me. I mean, you could go to the comments, and by the way, somebody said that I was hiding the comments. I was not. I don't know what YouTube is doing. I don't know if they think that it's spam, which is highly unlikely considered YouTube's track record. I just think it's that people left so many divisive comments and like horrible comments along their own YouTube career as a watcher, that now YouTube just shadow bans their comments, because I was going on the studio trying to find the comments, because they told me that I had a new comment, or they didn't even tell me. I saw it on my video that there was another comment, but when you go under the video, there's nothing there. I had 3 comments like that before I even got a comment that showed up. I was like, what's going on? But anyways, to get back to the point, is that I see that kind of commenting is sort of beta attitude and beta way of thinking, and you can even say blue pill way of thinking, because, and they use their own words, but because if you were alpha or sigma or any other way that you want to be that's not a little beta bitch, that my video, even though you might not have agreed with it, and if you didn't agree with it, leave a comment questioning my line of logic in a way with examples, and plenty of people did, and I appreciate that, because we all need to have that open discourse to be able to keep each other in line and from going too far to one way. The best way is to be balanced, right in the middle. But if you were actually red pill or MGTOW and following what it means to be in that sphere and be excelling in that sphere, then you would not have let any of what I said, despite whether you agreed with it or not, trigger you like that, because you were just attacking me and trying to tell me that I wasn't man enough. And it's like, bro, you're being the little dog. You're being the tiny little yappy dog that bothers the big dog. And I'm not trying to say I'm a big dog, but it's like, dude, even if I was a little dog, it's you're yapping at me, and I'm just sitting there like, okay. Your words are just words, and apparently, at least to me, and apparently my words weren't just words to you. You took them as a serious offense. So my point in all this, using those examples and plenty of others, which I'm not going to get into, but my point is that you have to do the work. You can't just say you're a millionaire, for example, and then not do the work to become one, or that you're going to be a millionaire. And that's where most people, 99% of people, fail. That's why 99% of people are poor. That's why there's the 1%, because those people, billionaires is sort of different, but like millionaires, not over 90, like it's a serious, at least 70%, they might even be more, 70% of millionaires or more are self-made. They didn't have any money handed down to them, but those are the people that said, I'm going to be a millionaire, and they did it. And a lot of people say that they're going to be a millionaire, but they don't do it. And just to bring that back to this, and just in every facet of your life, you have to do the work. You can't be lazy. You can't sit there and just hope it's going to come happen to you, and it can. The world is full of chances and probabilities, so it can very much well happen to you. Like, you hit the lottery, but especially even in that point, if you didn't put in the work, you're not going to keep it. That's when 90% of people who win the lottery lose all their money within like 5 years. But it's the same thing. Even if you're looking to get a woman, you don't do the work, you put on that facade, they're not all dumb. Sooner or later, they're going to find out that it was just a wall, a fancy painted wall you were putting up, but behind it, there's nothing. And that's when they leave your ass. And then you get all sad about it. Because I was a top G and they left me anyways. It's like, no, dude, you weren't really a top G. And even if you, and especially if you were, and the chick left you, so what? There's plenty of other fish in the city. Even if you were emotionally attached to them, and I'm not for or against it, because it all depends on what your situation is. Just be happy for the time that you had. Move on. That's what a real true man would do. Feel your emotions, let them go. Stoicism. But that's going to be another video entirely about stoicism, but I'm continuing to ramble. And on that note, my name is Brendan. This is The Lost Tribe. If you enjoyed this content, please hit that like button. Consider it. Leave a comment. Once again, comment section's open. Hit the subscribe button to get more content like this. And also share this if you think this would help anyone, or you think it's going to trigger someone else. Just do it. Do it for the lols. But that's it for today. Peace out, peeps.